So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another couple weeks since your last adventure, the one where you guys were having problems with the timey-wimey stuff, where you were at the frozen huts and all the rift creatures popped out, and every round something weird was happening with time. And it is your next mission brief. This is mission 8. When this concludes, you guys should be seasoned and get your next 5 PowerPoints.
All right, so that's the one where I can get like a proper puppeteering
Yep.
power, right? Okay,
Yep.
all right.
All right. So the mission briefing starts with them telling you, "Welcome to Operation Frozen Resonance." This is an Omega level notification, your eyes only. 4 weeks ago, a NATO long range atmospheric monitoring and detecting station was able to find a abnormal energy signature over northeastern Greenland. Initial analysis suggests just severe atmospheric instability, electrical interference patterns, thermal anomalies, inconsistent with Arctic climate, and an expanding circular distortion visible via plane and satellite imagery. Within days, weather conditions over the region degraded into essentially a sustained blizzard level severity. 3 days ago, contact with with an Arctic monitoring station, Theta 9, a NATO deep hardened research facility built into the side of Granite Mountain on the northeastern edge of Greenland, went dark. Repeated attempts at conventional rescue insertions have failed. Fixed wing aircraft are unable to land due to the extreme wind shear and instrument interference. Helicopter approach provided impossible within 30 miles of the site. You are being deployed because normal forces cannot reach the station. The Arctic monitoring station itself, Theta 9, is an active NATO seismic and atmospheric research installation. Well, at least that's what its primary job is, as far as the world knows. It is also essentially something that we were using to spy on non NATO nations, trying to keep an eye on the Russians. It's built into the side of a mountain, as we said. Um, It houses geological, atmospheric, and high energy monitoring arrays. It has a geothermal assisted internal power station, and personnel count at the time of communication loss was 27 individuals. The last recorded message: harmonic ratings spiking, field instability increasing, weather behaving non-linearly, request immediate, and the transmission terminated in mid-sentence. Your primary objective is to locate and rescue any surviving personnel from Theta 9. Secondary objective is determine the cause of the communication failure, secure all research materials, recorded data, uh, evaluate containment or neutralization options if there's anything there that you find that's abnormal and you can pinpoint. Prevent further expansion of the anomaly beyond its current parameters. The satellite imagery shows a circular atmospheric disturbance approximately 100 miles in diameter, centered over Theta 9. This disturbance is not behaving like weather. It does not track like a storm front, It does not dissipate normally. It appears anchored. The weather is severely, dramatically worsening the closer you get to the black circle. Electromagnetic interference is increasing proportionately, and this is not a random event. This is our current imagery.
Man, it's a pretty big area.
Yeah. Which means we do not believe that any aircraft can safely land within that dark circle of atmospheric interference, which means you must land outside of it and trek towards the center, which means we're looking at, if you are able to land correctly, a 50-mile inland trek through that black cloud itself. Any questions?
I don't think so.
So there's a black cloud in the middle, but it looks like there's a white, like, dusty cloud thing around it, too.
That is the mixture of the horrible blizzard conditions and the electromagnetic interference, making even the satellite imagery unreliable.
What about like
In the black area, we just can't see at all.
Yeah, that black area is literally jet black. We cannot see through it.
All right. Sorry, Goat, you were saying something?
yeah, I was just thinking about like, what about aerospace? Like, is it a like are we unable to get any planes or flyers out there?
Not close to the anomaly itself. That's why you guys are going, because you have one of the only true VTOL crafts. And if worse
Hmm.
comes to worse and you have to bail, we think that you can survive and that we will be giving you an emergency transmitter, and you can send for some sort of plane to come pick you up after you have dealt with the anomaly. You may have to trek the 50 miles in, find out what's going on, and if there's nothing you can do about it, trek the 50 miles back out, and then probably go out another 50 to 100 miles to the south before we would be able to pick you back up.
Hmm. All right. So it's just gonna be one of those like trips where I'm just gonna, I don't know, do a drop, like just drop my armor down, do like a parachuting down or something.
Um, that is not the intent. We would prefer you to try and land the craft and keep your armor just in case, because we do not know what is on the other side of that black cloud.
Yeah, we're landing outside the anomaly and tracking in. Is what we're doing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Kat, I did not remember what Rosie actually stood for. I don't know if you do off the top of your head.
Scroll up in the chat, I guess. Yeah, robotic superhero intelligence experiment.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you guys get aboard your jet and fly that way. It's not exactly a long trip, and from the air, you actually can see the island that you went to with the time issues about 200 miles, well, like 300 miles to the northeast from you. So this is not very far from the last thing that you messed with.
Hmm.
Oh, was that not on Iceland? It was just some random island.
Yeah, that was a small island actually on the, I mean, yeah, you can't really see it, but it would have been just off about 152 miles to the east and north of where the anomaly is. So from the air, you can see both islands.
That's interesting.
Wow, it was north of Greenland. That's pretty far north.
Yeah. All right. So as the tilt wing jet As the tilt wing jet enters final approach towards northeastern Greenland, the storm stops behaving like weather and starts behaving like resistance. The aircraft shudders violently, ice forming across the leading edges of the wings in seconds. Warning alarms begin firing in staggering bursts. Red lights bloom across the cockpit panel. The windshield accumulates a rime so fast it looks like frost is just growing and alive. Static streams across the comms. The storm is not just wind, it feels like an anomaly fighting entry. Lightning arcs sideways across the cloud layer, and the closer you get to the black zone, the worse it becomes. The wings ice unevenly and dangerously. Temperature gauges fluctuate wildly, and the aircraft starts losing lift. Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's time to land. Yeah.
Well, it sounds more like the dramatic task that you have 3 rounds to do before the plane goes boom and you guys just crash.
This plane doesn't look anywhere near as bad as you described. Probably the
Yeah,
best you could get out of the GPT. Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't that worried about it, but yeah, the wings freezing over and such, the ice accumulating, it's not particularly a good thing. The engines are
No.
threatening to shut down.
Yep.
And it looks like Sugar Pop in the middle of this super crazy blizzard. You are the first person who gets a chance to do anything.
All right, I'm gonna sound stupid. Now I have wall worker and super speed.
I
Can I
fig-
kind of like go out on the outside and scrape some of the ice off with athletics?
I figured you were literally just going to run back and forth across the wings, creating heat. So
That
no,
would
that
work better than trying to scrape.
that does not sound even remotely odd. I figured you were probably going to run outside on here. The thing is, you are going to have a -2 to your athletic rolls because of the ice. And if you critically
Now,
fail,
is this gonna be athletics or focus? Because I'm using a power.
you can use either. I'm good with either.
I'll go with athletics at -2. If I critically fail, I fall off. I want to note that I'm wearing a parachute when I go outside in case I fall off.
All right. Also, let it be known that all of you guys have Arctic gear. All right. That's
13, the -2 that brings it to 11.
Very
all
excuse me.
right. That's a good start. Rosie,
Yes.
you are actually the pilot with I'm pretty certain Crumple as your co-pilot. So it's not like you can get out and do anything super crazy. So let me know what you're trying to do to help keep the plane in the air.
I'm just trying to hold it steady and get it safely on the ground at some point in time.
That sounds like a pilot.
Again.
That sounds like a piloting check. Nice. Maybe this won't be too difficult for you guys. All right, go.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing there?
Uh, oh, he's the Jin is probably like trying to buff up the armor, just trying to make sure that all the runes are secure before we head out.
That's how you're keeping the plane in the air?
Well, yeah, I mean the thing weighs a ton.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. Make a focus check, please.
Alrighty. Damn thing's not loading it. Give me 1 sec.
All right. Well, while we are waiting for Unchained, Wraithbound, you would be going next.
Could I possibly like reach my arm through the plane with intangibility and decay the ice, or does that not apply to ice?
No, you could. That would be a focus roll as well.
All right. There it is.
All right. That brings you up to 6 successes.
Cool.
Man, it's taking a long time to load this thing.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to just make a focus check for you real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. That is a 6. Are you good with that? Go.
Is that a success?
It is a success, yes.
All right, I'm good with that.
All right. Brings us up to 7. All right, Mrs. Support, what you doing?
Can I use my repair to reroute some of the power to the outer skin to try and melt some of the ice off?
Sure. That's a good use of your power. Or skill, rather.
Oh, yeah, -2, right? I'm gonna have many of that.
Chris had a Chris had a -2 because he was running around outside. You did not have a penalty.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take my Benny back, and the first one would have worked.
Alrighty. And last but not least, Ricard. As the co-pilot, what you trying to do?
Pilot.
All right.
So.
All right. And that brings us up to 9 successes. Almost halfway there on the first of 3 rounds. So, I mean, the plane is stabilizing as much as possible with the wind shears and the, being buffeted back and forth and the crazy temperatures outside. Definitely a good start.
Clubs, though.
Oh, yay. Every single one of you got clubs. Every single one of you would have a -2 penalty.
God
Another
damn.
club.
Reroll that shit.
I
There you
swapped the 3 of diamonds.
Now I'm back at the bottom, though. Oh, actually, maybe not. I didn't realize everybody else had such low cards. I was just looking at mine.
There we go. 7
Yeah.
of diamonds.
Man, they're gonna be all diamonds.
All right, what about you, Goat? Are you going with the 2-point penalty, or are you?
Yeah, I
Take it.
mean, I can't waste the bennies on this.
All right. Rosie, you are the first to go. You making another piloting check, or do you have something else in mind?
Oh no, I'm assuming I'm still piloting and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
signal fine.
Well, that's a success. Brings you up to 10. Sugar Pop.
I'm gonna come inside and try using my electronics to help with the instruments and whatnot.
Sounds like a plan.
And that is a crit fail. Ow.
All right, and we go back down.
I'm sorry, Rosie.
Spraying your stuff all your sugar candy all in my electronics.
Yeah, I'll go back outside, back to shoveling snow. I got it.
Crumple, what you doing there?
Uh, how far are we from the ground?
Probably about 50 yards.
Yeah, I think that's within range. I'm just going to just reach out with my fine manipulation telekinesis and just try to just tripod it a little bit so it's a little more stable.
All right.
So just hold on
You
a
have the
second.
strength to lift the plane on its own.
He has a strength of a D12 plus 4 with his
Telekinesis.
Yeah, telekinesis is pretty strong there. I believe I wrote that somewhere.
See here. Ranged. Telekinetic.
And you get to use the special super strength thing too, such as things over D12 or whatever it is.
Yeah, so yeah, Ricard, if you wish, you can roll your focus, or you can activate your focus and pump up your strength to a d12 plus 4 and roll that.
What if I just roll the power? Oh, I guess that just does damage. So never mind. Okay, so skill, focus, and I don't know. How do you? What do you?
You
How
just
you
don't.
talk?
All you have to do is like make a focus check to activate it. If it
Okay.
activates, you just. I mean,
Alright.
you could keep that if you don't feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's plenty, and I don't want to break anything, so
All right.
just trying to stabilize it. So that's 2 successes, right?
Yes, sir. You're back
Okay.
up to 11. All right, Wraithbound. You got any other tricks up your sleeve?
Can I do the same thing again, or do I need to do something different?
I mean, you could do that, or you could use a different. I can think of a different variation of your power. I mean, you can do the same thing. This isn't one of those ones where you can't do the same thing twice in a row, because otherwise the pilot wouldn't be able to pilot twice in a row, and that wouldn't make sense.
I mean, I could also decay the ice on the other wing, I guess, too. But
Yeah. Well, my thought had been you could also try and make the entire plane insubstantial.
intangible.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be dangerous, though, depending on how hard we hit the ground. It might be pretty deep
Yeah.
underground.
Well,
The
that
plane
and
might not be
also like
recoverable. We could get out because I could make each of us intangible. But
Anybody make me a nice fluffy place to land?
But yeah, I mean, you can work on the ice. But even if you just made the plane intangible for like 3 seconds, all of the ice that's already formed would fly off.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess I could do that then.
I mean, it's the
That
same
wouldn't
die.
give any extra bonuses, would it?
Huh?
If we just don't have any ice, that wouldn't give us extra points, would it?
Yeah, I give you guys a +1 bonus for the rest of the round for the people who have not gone yet.
Cool.
Actually, I'll give it a +1 bonus until your next turn.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's a success at least.
All right, Mr. Goat.
okay. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea what to do.
I mean, honestly, this is an ice and cold problem. You could probably like touch the outside metal of the plane and just heat it up.
Okay, so it's a climate thing, right? Um. Hmm. Instead of that, what if uh what if I did something like what if I tried to place runes on the plane? Like the same thing that would make the suit of armor fireproof. I like to make it so that the plane is
Okay.
kind of like unbothered by the cold.
All
Is that
right.
something I can do?
Well, yes, because you have spell casting ability, it would be a variation of your of environmental protection just on the plane instead of people. I'll give you that one. That's another focus roll though.
Okay, 1 second. It is so dang like slow for now. Focus.
Nice. Okay. I
Is
think
it rolling for you guys?
you've rolled
Yeah.
like 27 times.
Ah,
A
damn it.
whole bunch of pretty purple dice.
All right, I'm gonna refresh my browser. For some reason, it just ain't showing up on me.
Okay. But your first one was a single success, so that would put you guys up to 13.
All right.
I'll tell you right now, if you guys didn't manage to get any more successes, we're at the point in time where you can land the plane, but the plane would be damaged. You've passed if you guys had like really fucked up, the plane would have like broken up in the middle of the air and you guys would have had to have jumped out. So you've already gotten to the point where if you made no more successes, you could crash land this bitch and probably have to spend a great deal of time fixing it, but it would be able to be flown out of here. So everything else that you get from here is gravy. Tech support?
All right. I'm going to
Can-
perform a Fonzie, also known as a Gallifreyan, and I'm going to kick the plane.
Hold on a second. I
Wait a minute,
forgot
you're gonna
about
do what to my baby?
Fonzie it.
Hit it till it
Gave
works.
it a black explosion kick and fixed it with the fucking rays, man.
Yep.
It's like Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon. It's like, kick.
Basically like a reverse jinx power. It's not working and you kick it. The other thing is I forgot about your guys' +1 bonus from Wraithbound de-icing it. So that was 2 successes that Unchained got. So you guys are up at 16 of 20. With Wraithbound. Oh, well, I said until the end of Wraithbound's next turn. So, you could try it again and extend that +1 out to everybody else.
Yeah, just do it again. Yeah.
All right.
Still a success, not as good as last time, but
Well, that brings it up to a 17 and gives Sugar Pop, who's going next, a +1 bonus.
All right, someone said they want a fluffy landing. Can I use my water jets in any way to make the landing smoother or give her some sort of bonus?
Could you make me an ice slide out of your sugar?
I can put the water down, it'll probably freeze.
At this point in time, yes, you could probably do the equivalent. It is so cold. If you did a sustained water blast, it would, or your entangle. Yeah, we'll say that is ice forming a thing to help her down.
Okay, I got a 4, and then I re-rolled it, and it like.
Well, you keep the better of the 2, so that puts you up at 18.
All right, well that's my turn, guys. Crumple, take us home.
Okay, I'll just let me see here. I'm probably just gonna do more. Double check my stuff here. Oh, I'm just gonna roll survival to run through the plane, make sure everybody's in safe positions and ready for rough landing. Yeah, I will Benny that just for fun,
Okay.
just to see if I can do anything. Oh, I do have a +1, so that'd
Not
actually make it. So
Yep. So,
and then jump back in the seat.
Crumple comes out and acts as your stewardess and explains that you should have your seat in
Steward.
an upright position and lean forward, put your head between your knees.
Kiss your
You're
ass
fairly-
goodbye.
You're fairly certain for a second you see like a ghostly stewardess uniform on him, but you think it might just be you think it might just be in your head.
Yeah, better be. It's called a steward.
I guess it'd be a reason to make you angry, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, he's not the male uniform, the steward. He shouldn't be in a
I don't have any uniform.
well in 19
You're wearing a uniform. I don't know what it's from. Or that's just work overalls.
Yeah, it's whatever the minimum requirement is for like being part of this fascist organization.
Hey, keep it up. Won't give you a cape.
Don't want it.
All right,
But
Unchained.
Nobody wants to
try
cape.
not to fall on the knife.
Military
I know it's blunt, but so am
But
I.
what?
It's your turn there, Goat. We need a success.
All right.
A Fonzie already did that.
A
Okay, a
Quit
success.
kicking my plane.
So be successful.
The other thing that you might want to try, Goat, if the game is being really slow for you, is go in the top right corner into where the double gears are and the configure settings and scroll down to where it says performance mode and frame rate and make that like a frame rate of 10 and performance mode low. It might make it not be so slow for you.
Okay. Hmm. All right, I'll do that then. So 1 sec. But anyway, I'm just gonna try and do something weird. So, I'm gonna try to
You
take.
never.
I'm gonna try to take control of the wind,
Fire, man.
Okay,
and
try
maybe so basically, what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna see if I could maybe try to make like a wind tunnel
Okay.
and guide the plane out of the storm.
Well, guide it down to a landing. You guys.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to get through the storm, or trying to be in the storm, or whatever.
Yeah, so hopefully, that the pilots would have an easier time of, oh my fucking god, damn thing is still frozen.
What are you using to access it? Are you using a Chrome-based web browser or the standalone or what?
I'm just using the Chrome one. Like, I've been using the same thing since we started playing the game. It hasn't, like, for some reason, it's being really, really bad today. And I don't know why.
I wonder if it's your is your internet lagging at all or
Not really. It's
Okay.
been like,
Well, I mean, if you want, I can roll for you real quick if it's being that much of a pain in the butt.
yeah, can you please?
Sure. Focus, D8 plus 1.
Well, damn there.
Well, then, with a roll of a 24, basically you use the wind to set the plane down gently. The pilot doesn't even have to do anything. The plane just very softly lands.
Ah,
Nice.
Nice. All right, everybody. You know what? I think that was some clever use of stuff. So, everybody, please give yourself a Benny.
Yay.
Nice. Oops, I did the wrong thing.
Did you take a Benny?
Yeah.
Or spend a Benny, rather?
I don't know how to give
Put it
myself a bit.
in.
All right. In the
You open your character
bottom
sheet.
left corner, can you see where
Okay.
it's turn and then Rosie in parentheses, and then there's a 2?
Yes.
You should be able to click.
No. You can't add menus from there. You can only spend them
Oh,
as
okay.
players.
Okay.
The
never-
GM might be able to add, but you can't. Yeah.
I shall
You have to
now
do it
give
from
you
your
the
character
hack.
sheet.
Pay attention,
Just the
cat.
plus.
Go to your character sheet and hit plus next to the bennies. You'll get more bennies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that works too. Alrighty then. All right. So you guys land, and you guys are within about maybe 150, 200 feet of the black curtain itself. The storm outside obviously continues to rage. Wind howls across the ice field. Visibility is limited, but the black zone is visible off in the distance. A massive dark atmospheric boundary cutting across the white Greenland landscape. It is circular but jagged. Its edges ripple and distort slightly around terrain. It looks anchored, like something pressed into reality. Snow thins in its direction. The wind weakens slightly as you guys get towards it. And this is what it looks like outside the window of the plane. Doesn't that look like fun?
Well, I mean, once I see it, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Can you just put the image
It's a
onto
big
Discord?
electrical storm, Goat.
You don't want to see this. It looks kind of like Armageddon.
It looks like a butthole electricity.
I can put it in the Discord for you. Hold on a second.
Thank
I
you.
got it.
Well,
Holy shit.
there's 2 for you.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys gear up and start heading for the snow. It's one of those things where you go out and you have to walk with, if you do not have super strength, you are having some issues.
You're
Can
if
I
I'm
do
intangible
the
and flying.
I got
Can
no
I-
issues. I'm standing behind Goat.
yeah, but like can my character just do
Yeah,
like
also,
you know that temperature control spell thing where they try to acclimatize to the cold? Can I do that?
You could,
environmental
but
protection.
remember, under normal circumstances, for you to activate your spell powers, you normally have to drop a Benny to do spells. But
Yeah,
the thing,
that's
your armor, inside your armor with your toughness, you're not feeling the cold. Matter of fact, this is kind of annoying to you. You can feel the wind buffering at you, but between your strength and toughness, this is a minor annoyance. It's people like, friggin' tech support who I do not believe has like super strength and stuff like that, who's like grabbing onto stuff and hoping that they don't blow away. It might actually behoove you to like take a rope and tie it to each other.
Well, I just like Portal.
yeah, but like, so
What
can
away.
I do that to the
Can't see in
team?
there.
Like, just cast a
Um,
spell on them?
I mean, you can to
Drop
walk.
a Benny and do a climate control bubble.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
to walk like half the size of a football field is probably not worth it.
Hmm, that's fair.
My strength is bought as a heavy weapon though, so I don't know if that counts for anything.
Well, it's just more of an annoyance than,
Oh
you know, if you were normal everyday people walking in this, it would be a strength check every round to go forward. But if you guys are like anchored to a couple people who have super strength and or, Ricard is using his telekinesis strength to hold on to people, people like grab hold of Rosie, who's also got super strength and very, very good grip. It's not too much of a problem. All right. So the wind itself is so violent, it doesn't howl anymore. It screams. Snow cuts sideways across your armor and goggles like thrown sand. The Arctic white is a void. The horizon barely exists. Every breath freezes in your masks. Ahead, stretching east-west, is the black. Not a cloud, not smoke, not weather. Something else. It hangs wrong, absorbing light instead of reflecting it. It rolls and churns, but makes no sound of its own. The storm slams into its boundary and then stops. The snow vanishes in midair as if swallowed. Wind shears tear sideways and spirals inward along its surface. The air grows still, unnaturally still. The moment you guys step closer, your radios crackle with static that isn't static. It's sound almost like whispers under the noise. The temperature drops at least 10 more degrees in seconds, then 20. Then the wind dies completely. Just silence. The edge of the cloud itself isn't soft, it isn't gradual. It's a wall. It's a vertical curtain of inky distortion that ripples like oil floating on water, threaded with faint veins of jagged black lightning crawling silently across its surface. Who's stepping through first? Or are you going as a group?
I'll go.
Okay.
No, because I'm not technically alive. Tie a rope to my waist and let me go first. And if it's safe, I'll pull y'all in.
All right.
All right, Kat. You step in, and I'm going to show you personally what you see on the other side. The other people cannot see what's going on. I'm going to give you a written description and an image. Hold on just a second.
I have
Do not.
I have a 48 range on my portal. Can I like just open my portal to see what's inside? Show
No.
everybody? Okay. No problem.
Nope. The portal does not work through there.
Okay, can I be that guy? Cat's like what? Size 1, size 2?
Yeah.
I'll stick to Rosie's back and sneakily go in with her.
Okay. I
Correct.
can send that to you as well. Give me just a second. There is.
I also got danger sense, so if there's any surprise run, I might get a chance to counter that.
All right. I just sent Kat the information. I'm sending you the information. You guys cannot communicate through there. So hold on a second.
It doesn't go through.
Nope.
Okay.
And let me give you an image both. Hold on a second. Let me know when you've read that and saw the image.
I've
got
seen the image and I read it. Wow.
Shoot.
You guys pull the rest of the team into that?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
good news, guys.
Oh,
You're not
well.
going to be cold anymore. It went from cold to hot. It's like going into a swamp.
Yeah. The sound begins slowly, a distant insect trill, a guttural croak from somewhere unseen, the rustle of something large shifting in the underbrush, water dripping from enormous leaves, something flaps overhead, wings far larger than they should be. The humidity clings to your armor and gear instantly. Frost evaporates from your suits, ice melts and runs off into small rivulets. Your boots sink into warm mud. When you look back, the Arctic blizzard is still raging on the other side of the wall. You can see it, a white nightmare only 10 feet away. However, this is what you guys see when you step through. Do you need that? Do you need me to send one into the Discord?
Yeah, because it's not like only now am I able to see that blizzard thing you sent up initially. So, yeah.
There you go. It's in the
Thank
Discord.
you.
Do you have Firefox on your computer?
Oh yeah, I do.
You might try it in there. I have to do it. I don't know what it could have changed, but Firefox is the only way it didn't like lag
All right.
when I was.
So I've been using.
And also make sure there's no other games or anything going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's like every single game, ever since last year, I've been using the same old thing.
Windows?
No issue.
Is it Windows?
No,
Oh
he said
shit,
it was
is it Windows?
no.
Did they just fucking update last night or something?
Maybe.
Oh, Windows hates everyone. Microsoft has personally wished everyone to die because 2 months in a row, their updates have broken shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way I have my computer set up, I have a 2 week delay.
Me
So
too.
when Windows updates, I update my Windows 2 weeks later, and they've generally fixed most of the things that they fucked up during the initial update.
I'm seriously thinking about going to Linux. I just downloaded Ubuntu tonight.
All right. So, back to game.
Right.
This is not a pocket of warm weather. This is a different era. The trees are wrong. The air composition feels thicker. The insects are far too large when you see them land nearby. Like, you guys see a fly, and the fly is the size of a small German Shepherd.
Can I make my joke now?
Sure.
Sugar Pop goes, well, either we have traveled back to the prehistoric era, or we've been teleported to Tampa Bay, Florida. Coin toss.
Ron, are you sure this isn't just Skull Island? I don't know if bugs were ever this big in the real world.
Oh no,
Florida-
they've never been that big, but there's like a saying in Florida: you could
I mean,
swing a
that's also
coffee cup and catch a quart of mosquitoes. It's an
Yeah, I
exaggeration.
mean, anywhere in the South, mosquitoes are definitely very big. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, we're in like the ass swamp heat. That's all muggy and whatnot.
yeah, you guys who are, except for Unchained, whose armor is unaffected, the rest of you guys who are in Arctic, well, and Bach, who are in Arctic year, suddenly you are melting.
Oh no, I stripped to my summer wear.
All right.
My armor's sealed.
So you guys move a little bit forward, and the jungle thins. Not much, just enough. The suffocating walls of ferns and vine curtains. Ricard, your thank you. The suffocating walls of ferns and vine curtains give way to a broad natural basin where filtered sunlight spills down in warm golden shafts through the black clouds above. A slow-moving stream winds through the center, its surface reflecting fractured light from the strange colored cloud dome far above. The air hums with life, not menace. Massive shapes move ahead, slow, deliberate earth shaking. Through drifting mist and hanging moss, you guys see them. Gigantic herbivores, long-necked titans, their hides modded in earthly browns and mossy greens, move in unhurried procession through the clearing. Each step sinks slightly into mud with low resonant thud and squishing sounds. Their tails sway like living counterweights. Their heads rise above the canopy to strip leaves from towering trees with patient grace. Juveniles trail close to large adults, smaller, but still the size of small buses. When one exhales, steam curls from its nostrils. One of them turns slowly towards you guys, its eyes enormous, curious. Not afraid, not aggressive, just aware. The canopy above rustles, not violently, playfully. Small feathered dino birds burst upwards in flashes of iridescent color. They're roughly the size of hawks, but sleeker, with long tails, thin membranous crests that ripple while they glide. Their wings aren't quite bird, aren't quite reptile, somewhere in between. They call to one another in complex, trilling whistles that echo strangely in the humid air. One perches on a hanging vine, head cocked, bright, intelligent eyes scanning the heroes before it flies away in a blur of teal and gold. Along the forest floor, smaller dinosaurs dart between the roots and fallen logs. Knee-deep, slender, long-tailed runners with narrow snouts. They move in quick bursts, then freeze, then burst again. One snaps up a bright beetle the size of a golf ball and vanishes into the foliage. Something colorful flitters past. Butterflies. Massive. Wings as wide as dinner plates. Patterns in deep sapphire, molten orange, and emerald green. Their movement is slow and graceful, drifting from flower to flower like living stained glass. The flowers themselves are absurdly vivid, thick-petaled blossoms in magenta, gold, rather, wide blue ferns, spiraled pollen trees dusting the air with sparkled motes. The scent is sweet and heavy, almost intoxicating. So this is what you guys see when you come around the corner to a clearing.
I
Holy
take
shit.
Kind of pretty, ain't it?
Rosie, use your camera lens.
I got it.
All right. I would like everybody to, if you have a pertinent science skill or academics, you can roll that. If not, I would like you guys to roll a common knowledge at a -2.
Science or common knowledge, you said?
Yep. Or academics.
Oh,
Damn.
I can use research here, can I?
Yes, you can.
Well, I got a 0.
It's okay. Tech support made up for it.
24.
Yo,
Let me just. Man,
Sugar Pop's like, I thought dinosaurs wouldn't be this colorful.
I thought dinosaurs would have more feathers. Actually,
No,
with my
the bird ones did, but yeah.
All right. Most of you
one's
guys
Okay,
most
so
of you
assume
guys got a success. If not, everybody else who got a success can explain it, especially tech support there, which makes sense.
I technobabble.
Oh man, that means in our common knowledge roll.
At first glance, everything looks textbook prehistory. But then some of you guys notice certain things that don't line up. The skin of the massive herbivores isn't just thick. It has faint, almost metallic sheen when the sunlight hits it at a certain angle. Not reflective exactly, but layered and reinforced. Subtle geometric patterns that run beneath the scales like crystalline growths woven into living tissue. When one of the titans shifts its weight, the ground doesn't just depress, it fractures slightly, as though something far heavier than its size and flesh is distributing the force through it. You do a science reading, and the readings are wrong. Their hide registers an energy density inconsistent with organic tissue. Microfield distortions ripple faintly around them as if their bodies are naturally generating a low-level defensive field. These things aren't just big, they're biologically armored. You would hazard a guess at about 10 points of toughened, hardened armor. The smaller creatures show it too in strange ways. A beetle lifts off the ground and leaves a faint ionized shimmer in its wake. A dragonfly wing hums with a frequency that causes a nearby wrist device to flicker. One of the enormous butterflies lands on a flower, and the petals momentarily glow brighter as if energized. This isn't prehistoric. This is prehistoric plus something else.
I got it.
Cisco
They're
Island.
robots. We're on Cybertron.
No,
Technovirus.
nope. With a 23, or I'm sorry, with the 24 on your science roll, you think that this is a time distortion that didn't just bring them back from the past, but a time distortion that has changed and enhanced them, evolved them sideways. And if the peaceful herbivores are walking tanks, then whatever evolved here to hunt is going to be something far worse.
Aye.
So, yeah, imagine dinosaurs and bugs and such that have an additional, 10,000 years of evolution that have given them at least some sort of superpowers.
So we're looking at raptors with vibro claws.
Possibly. Now, the other thing is that you guys really notice is when you guys look up, the dome of black cloud still churns, but there's jagged black lightning that threads silently across it. It's beautiful, it's serene, it feels ancient and untouched. Maybe this is a miracle. And somewhere from the deeper canopy, a low, distant roar echoes. Not from these herbivores, but from something else, something hunting. The jungle goes still for half a second, then resumes its rhythm, as if it's already decided the newcomers are part of its new ecosystem now. You guys continue to move deeper into the clearing. The herbivores barely acknowledge you. One massive tail sways past with lazy indifference. A juvenile bends low to drink from the stream rippling across the surface. The butterflies are drifting lazily between enormous blossoms. Everything feels peaceful. I need another notice check, people. Sound base is if you have sound amplification, you get a bonus to it.
Oh,
Investigator bonus.
I'm looking for a nice club.
Is that a
Sandwich.
euphemism or something?
No, it's a club.
All right.
Like the stuff in. There's gonna be a like T-Rex coming through, and I'm gonna stuff it in its mouth.
All
You know
right.
we brought guns here, right?
Whatever.
So,
It's no fun. No, it is.
you guys start to hear something. At first, it sounds like wind, but there's not a lot of wind here. There's a low vibration, a distant layered hum. Not a single tone, but hundreds of tiny overlapping tones. It grows. The dino birds in the canopy go silent first, then burst upward in a chaotic explosion of wings. You do notice that none of the flying creatures here, be they insect or dinosaur, go above the height of the trees. You are fairly certain that the clouds and lightning coming up there is inhospitable to flying creatures. Anyway,
Duly noted.
one of the long-necked giant lifts its head sharply, nostrils flaring. The hum becomes a buzz. The buzz becomes a droning roar. The water in the stream begins to tremble, leaves shiver. The juvenile herbivore lets out a sharp, panicked bleat. From beyond the tree line, the sounds swell like approaching engines made of teeth. And then there's darkness. The sky darkens, not with a cloud, but with movement. A boiling, writhing mass of oversized shapes erupt over the canopy edge, wings beating with violent synchronization. Bodies the size of hawks, with long-needled proboscis glinting in the filtered sunlight. Mosquitoes, hundreds, maybe thousands. The nearest of the sauropod bellows a thunderous, terrified sound and rears back. Then the herd breaks. 30-ton bodies crashing through the trees, ground shaking, mud exploding upward in sheets. Butterflies scatter, small dinosaurs bolt in every direction, and the swarm changes direction mid-flight. It doesn't pursue the herd, it banks towards you. The buzzing is now deafening. The land like standing inside a living engine. And you're about to be engulfed. Alrighty, I need a new map here. Here you go, guys. Doesn't that
Hey,
look fun?
finally worked for once.
Yeah.
What was that, Spider? I thought you would enjoy eating mosquitoes. With a name
Eating
like
mosquito. Ugh. Especially those things. They look like poison. Not that kind of spider. I'm more like Spider-Man.
Alrighty. So let's do a little fun. Tech support. These are very large mosquito swarms. Area effect stuff, or you're kind of shit out of luck.
Oh, these look like the size of one of the mosquitoes on that image you sent. A swarm of those, I think, would be. I would assume. I would think that they would be bigger than that. Expect them to
Well,
be whatever.
I didn't want to overwhelm you guys too much, but yeah, they broke up around you, and it is 3 large burst template swarms.
Well, even then, that's a large burst template. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, medium burst template.
I'm going to use my portal to
still slightly smaller.
dump some of the water on them to like knock them out of the air. Can I do that?
You can, but I honestly doubt that would do anything to them.
All right, then this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab one of my pistol power packs. I'm gonna mess with it real quick. So here's my Benny.
All right.
Benny. Here is my science roll.
Nice. You made a grenade?
Yep. And athletics.
Which one you targeting?
That one.
Okay, well, target it please, and hit it with 4d6 damage.
Okay, double D's.
All right.
Shaking. That is me. And since my suit is sealed, I'm gonna dive under the water.
Okay, but there in this particular map, the water itself is more like squishy mud.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's your butt would still be sticking out. Wraithbound.
And your throw probably too.
You are probably the most safe here because if you go intangible, there's not much they can do to you. But I don't think there's much you can do to them.
Well, I mean,
Can I
I
do a
got
decay power
flamethrowers,
stunt?
though.
I'm sorry, 2 people
I
were
don't have
talking.
a flamethrower.
What were you saying about what type of power stunt?
Can I do a decay power stunt to get the swarm?
Sure. You spend a Benny. Which one are you targeting?
I'll do this one that's closest to me here. I still have to touch it for now, right? So,
Yay.
or, you know,
that sounds like fun.
touch the swarm, but anyway, so I just do the decay, right?
Yep. Did you target it?
Oh no. Whoop. Right.
All right. That's actually 2 wounds to the group.
Cool. And then I'll just sink down underground. Oh, speaking of though, if I'm intangible, that wouldn't the heat wouldn't affect me either, would it?
No.
or the weather in general. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking it's like you went from like negative 25 degrees to about 105 degrees. Being inside the Arctic wear was horrible. This just sucks really bad. This is like between the mosquitoes and everything else, this is Florida.
I was about to say, like walking across the Mason-Dixon line.
Probably a little worse than that.
All right, here we go.
Circle of hell. I don't want to hear it.
But I was asking that with my if I'm intangible, I wouldn't be affected by the weather regardless, right?
Yeah, not
Okay.
really.
I am spending a penny to make a power stunt, so my water attack is medium burst template instead of just single target.
All right.
With your penny. Now, you say number of trait dice 2, and then I hit weapon, water jet, and roll. Okay. I believe that's 2 hits with raises on that one guy I got targeted. First hit. And now the second hit. Well, he took 6 wounds. Do I gotta
Yeah.
keep going?
Nope.
Okay. Can I put the second attack on somebody else, or is just dead?
No, I much prefer you to state ahead of time. Like I will attack this one.
My second action, I'm going to try to experiment. I throw a smoke grenade, which is a large burst template, on this bug. That's a
All right.
raise. There we go. That completely covers him in smoke. I don't know if it's gonna affect them, cause like normal bugs are weak to smoke. It fucks them up. It is just normal smoke, so I have no
Right.
idea if it can do anything. And then I run like a sissy coward all the way up to the corner here because I have pace to do that. Yeah. All right, I'm at the edge of the map. That's the end
Sounds
of my.
good. All right, Crumple.
Okay. Let me see here.
So one group is down, one group is covered in smoke, and they are currently shaken, and the third group is hurt pretty bad.
Is that this one?
Excuse me.
Nope. The one down by where Wraithbound is, the southern one.
Okay. What's the condition of this one?
They are in smoke and they are shaken.
Okay. Well, can I target him or not?
Yeah, you can, because I
Okay.
mean, you do area effect attacks, so you can
Okay.
basically attack the cloud.
Okay. So
You know what? Ah, fucking A. I will have to do it from here on out.
what?
All right, yeah, go for it. I forgot that they have improved uncanny dodge. They have a chance of dodging area effect.
Okay. Good job.
Well, are they gonna do it or no? Okay.
Yeah. Let me go back and here, hold. If it'll let me. Oh, okay, that's why. I was like, this is way too easy. I thought I made them harder than this. All right, so the group that Necron hit with the battery did not make it. The group that Chris hit critically failed. So go ahead and make your attack, Ricard, please.
I did. It's an 8.
Oh, okay. Yep, they actually managed to dodge out of the way. Actually, they wouldn't have been able to. Never mind, they're shaken. You can't dodge shit when you're shaken. So roll damage, please. Sorry.
Okay. That's with a raise, right?
Yes, sir. This is going to be a much easier.
Wait a minute. What happened?
You roll 12 points damage.
I'm only rolling 2 dice. That's not right.
I don't even
Did I
see
roll
the
the
result.
right thing?
No, I think you rolled the fine manipulation. You didn't roll your.
Let me just I set that one. I'll roll
pull up
this and then
attack and roll a raise damage. You
got
don't
it.
have to
Oh,
do the attack
maintain
roll again.
Right. What the hell?
Uh,
No, it's broken.
Did you hit the raise? No, yeah, okay, rolled a 1, man. That's why.
No, it's like multiple.
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
Right,
pulled.
no, wait, which one is it?
You hit your telekinesis fine manipulation again.
Okay, here, try this one. Target, range, telekinetic attack, and then, okay.
Much better.
there we go. Nice.
2 wounds.
Okay, and that's, I'm going to move away, just so I'm not
All right, makes sense.
area affecting a little more. Okay, right.
All right, Unchained.
All right.
Both groups, the one to the
Mhm.
north and the one to the south, are both kind of screwed. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a fireball at this gun.
all right, don't forget to target them, please.
Question: in the more oxygenated air, will he get extra damage on his fire?
Hmm.
Because the air is more oxygenated. Because I assume we're back. Well, that's where all the bugs and stuff like that are big. That means there's more oxygen in the atmosphere. Will he get a bonus on his damage?
No,
Okay.
I'm not doing any extra fire damage, but good idea.
I tried.
I think the humidity would be an argument for it. It's a good thing the fire works at all.
Take it.
Yeah, you're almost breathing water.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're in Alabama.
Nah.
Yeah. There's a higher electrical field to this area too, I would imagine.
All right.
Nice. Nice.
Nope. It zigged.
It's which one did you do though?
It's still shaking. It can't zig. Never mind.
You're wasting all your good like dodges.
Uh-huh.
rolls.
Well, it just happens to be that they rolled really crappy initiative and have failed in a lot of dice rolls, so they're
Mhm.
probably going to die without you guys, having any threat from them. Rosie,
Yes.
Right. Sometimes that happens. We are superheroes.
Well, those things are really scary, so we're
well, yeah,
motivated.
they ignore armor and toughness. They just land on you and like start sucking blood. So yeah, you might want to kill them.
All right. So these up here in the smoke cloud are dead, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We just got these way down here. All right.
Yep.
Can I move? Can I use my jetpack and push up and come over here and fire upon these down here?
If you take a couple steps past tech support, you can just hit them with your flamethrower if you want.
That's not too far away.
No.
All right.
Well, do you see the cone that's coming off of Unchained on the northern group?
Yeah.
That's how big your fire cone is.
Won't that hit a spider? Because energy affects intangible.
Energy or magical energy?
Won't that hit a spider? Because energy
All
affects
energy
intangible, not just magical.
I mean, not if they aim it correctly. Besides, Spider went down into the ground.
Not just magical.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
not
he's
if
a
they aim it
groundhog.
correctly. Besides, Spider went down into the ground.
Not just magical.
I mean,
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
he's a groundhog.
Correctly. Besides, no mosquito issues for you guys.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
he's a
Mosquitoes that scared everything else.
Nope.
Mosquito issues came up and most of the creatures in here don't have area effect spells. So they're deathly afraid of the mosquitoes. Your guys' area effect stuff made them just a minor annoyance. Makes me want to like pull out like 6 more swarms, but I'll be nice.
Can you examine some of the broken ones and look? I want to look at their proboscis, the stinger.
All right.
Do they sting like a mosquito?
Yes, they do. And you are fairly certain when you look at them that the absolute tips almost go to like a microscopic point, which is pretty much why they ignore hardness and toughness and force fields. They just poke right through it.
Are they pretty durable or are they brittle?
They are fairly fairly brittle. They're made to like if you land on somebody, you like push slowly in. It would work really, really good against Dune style force fields. Against like just running up and like hitting a tree, they would probably shatter.
Got it. I'll still, if I can collect as many as I can, I just want to play with them.
Okay.
Well, I collect a bunch of my own, so there.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna make
share
a
'em.
dart gun.
So
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but it goes. Yeah, you could cut it off a little bit back and make a blowgun out of it. Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna like throw the actual spikes at people myself with my water jet or something, because that
Okay.
probably adds some
Right.
AP to any attack you do.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. There's good news and bad news.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Well, bad news is after you guys are walking towards the center, about another 20-30 minutes of trekking through the swamp. I need notice checks at a -1, please.
Does my danger sense help at all?
No, not in this one. This isn't
Okay.
an immediate danger.
I got nothing.
All right.
Wraithbound got a 9. Woo!
That's fine. We only needed like 1 or 2 people to get it. Especially did tech support got it. That was very important. So tech support.
Yep.
You start noticing some things.
Okay.
HUDs start flickering briefly. Your local communications has some statics that spikes randomly. You notice that the robot, Rosie, is her movement hesitates for a half second before correcting. One of your guns briefly powers down and then reboots with a faint smell of ozone. You are fairly certain that the jungle itself is resonating with a time distortion. The air is charged with like a chronostatic, with swamp and humidity acting as a conductor.
Right on.
Every tech-based system is slowly desynchronizing from normal time. It's not breaking, it's drifting. And if things drift too far, things will short out and lock up, potentially phase. Rosie is the most at risk. All of your gear and the rest of normal high-tech gear is at risk. You are fairly certain that you can do something about it, and what we have is we have a little dramatic task.
Okay.
Is this the good news?
Yeah, that is the good news, that you guys are going to be able to fix it.
Yeah, okay.
All
What are
right.
we fixing again? I got distracted.
All the electronics.
No more Netflix.
Well, I mean, no more Rosie.
Yeah, that's about all we got here. It's electronic.
I'm
Well,
Unless,
electronic.
and some of the weapons are
unless you brought
electronic
something,
too,
yeah.
but not you, man. You're all magic.
I got
Yeah.
cybernetics and stuff like that.
It's another dramatic task.
I mean, this is a small one. You need 6 successes in 4 rounds. Tech support, what you doing? I'm
Science.
assuming sciencey.
That's an 11.
All right, there's 2 successes right there. Wraithbound, you gonna try and help fix this, or
I could do some research to see how we can help, or maybe a cult or something.
sure? Damn.
All right.
Show.
Because I know my stuff.
Yeah. What's going on here seems almost as much magically based as it is tech. So, sugar pop.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna look out the
I
electronics
definitely
and
know
it'll
myself.
work this time.
Alrighty then.
Redeem myself with a 9.
Okay. Well, between the 3 of you putting your head together, you just come up with a, hey, if we do this, this, and this, can't we create a counter field And yeah, with a little bit of gadgeteering and science stuff, you guys are able to create a small, like almost connected to your personal auras, a field that is countering the weird resonance and uh time stuff that's going on here. All
Yeah, we
right.
saved Rosie and Netflix.
Well, Rosie, Netflix, and tech support. Tech support would not be very useful without any tech.
I mean, she still got that great afro, though.
No, that afro has frizzed the fuck out in this humidity.
Oh, no!
All right. So, you guys are walking, and the jungle tightens ahead before it drops away into a bit of low ground. The air changes. It becomes a little heavier and thicker. It's even more humid here. The rich floral scent fades into something a little damp and stagnant. Ahead, the terrain sinks into a wide basin of dark green water broken by small islands of stone and root tangled earth. Massive leaves spread out like parasols, and their surface is slick and waxy. Clusters of moss covered rocks rise just above the surface, forming unstable stepping paths between deeper pools. The water looks still, but faint ripples move across it, slow, deliberate patterns. Not wind driven, definitely not random. The surface itself carries a sheen of faint iridescence, like oil in thin layers, with pollen drift lazily atop it, glowing faintly when the sunlight pierces the canopy. The canopy here itself is thicker, and the filtered light becomes a little green and murky. Sound is a little echoey in here. Even the distant jungle calls seem a little muted. There are insects, but far fewer of them. You don't see any large herbivores, no small running darts between the roots. The butterflies do not drift this far. And there are no visible tracks leading through this basin that come out. A couple that go in, but nothing out. I need everybody to make a notice check. And yes, Chris, this is where your danger sense kicks in.
Wow, it's a low roll for once.
Not a 7.
Okay. Isn't this so pretty? I love this map.
Very swampy.
Alright, Drake, where's the bad guys?
Ah. There's one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I made the check. I don't get to be surprised.
You did not roll above their 13, which was their hide check.
Yeah,
Nobody.
but if I'm getting attacked, I still get to go the round. I don't get surprised. That's what Danger Sense does.
Oh, okay. I thought it just gave you a bonus to your. I
No, no,
apologize.
no. If you're being attacked, like ambush, you get to roll. And if you make at least a 4, you know you're being attacked, so you get to go that round. You don't get surprised.
All right. Hold on.
I
Let
had
me.
ace of spades, but I guess that doesn't matter because I'm the only one going, and everyone else is on hold. So
Yep. Where are you?
They're all spread out.
All right. So this is what you see. They're kind of pretty, or at least I thought they were kind of pretty.
What if you like horror?
yeah, your
Don't look
boyfriend is
like
a
was
real
having
definition of
nightmares.
pretty.
So here's the interesting thing. These are spiders that can walk on water.
That is impressive for their size.
Yeah. This is going to be fun because they all got the drop. Well, except on poor Sugar Pop, you're okay, but let's see. Pace of 12, leaping. Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Unchained. Even in your armor form, they were able to bite hard enough to give you a wound. You want to soak that, I'm assuming? All right, you're good.
Can you bite me when I'm intangible? I never said I became solid.
Ah, okay. Well, then they don't know that. It jumps and like bites and passes through you. Oh no. Hold on. Let me.
Like, magic too.
Phase bite is what it is called.
That's true. Yeah.
Nope. Well, the good news is it's a basic hit. And I didn't roll real well. The bad news is for you, that's still 3 wounds.
Ooh. Maybe.
1 wound after soaking.
A lot better than 3.
Who's doing that?
No more.
Alright, Drake.
Yeah.
I'm spending a Benny to do the power stunt and supers where I can save people by interrupting someone.
Well, you realize you're one of the targets, right?
Yeah, but the other 2 guys in my party are the target too.
Actually, it's just pretty much everybody else in the party.
Yeah,
I'm
I
in
can
the
still
single
do
save.
that to save people.
All right.
Alright, I'm dropping the Benny. I'm taking my turn now before that goes off. I grab tech support and I run her ass
You
all
cannot.
the way over here.
Okay. How are you running across the water?
I have super speed and wall walker. I can go across water.
No, water walking is its own separate power. No.
Oh, do you want me to spend a second Benny to stunt that?
See, that's why I took flying only while touching the surface.
So you can, there's like a little path that you can run across, and you can still run pretty far, but you're at double pace.
Okay,
So-
where can I put tech support so she's safely out of here?
There's probably no place on the map that's safely out of here. They have a leap of 32.
Okay, I'm just gonna put her over here.
Okay.
And I'll run back, grab a card, and put him over here. So the 3 of us will be standing over here when that attack goes off.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Rosie, but I can't move you. I only have normal strength. And I can't move Wraithbound because, he's intangible, but
Yeah.
get you guys out of the way.
All right.
Am I even in that blast radius, really?
No,
Yeah.
I think you're just outside of it.
No, actually, you're not.
Yeah. So it's just the 2 big guys.
Yep.
Big guy, big gal, however you want to put it.
Hey, Chris,
Yo.
here's a Benny for thinking of other people and doing it logically and not arguing with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
Now let me take the target off.
Mm-hmm.
You 3, or at least for now.
And that will be my turn when it comes up. It just skips over me.
That would be basic damage. All right. So here's the good news and the bad news. Unchained and Rosie, you are both only shaken. And you're both only entangled by the acid web that this thing shot. You are not bound. And you guys should be able to break out of that pretty easy.
Yeah.
The 4th one over here jumps to there.
Okay, I activate uncanny reflexes, so that means I get to roll agility -2 to jump out the way.
Yep. Oh, crap. I rolled damage, not attack. Ignore that. I gotta roll the actual attack, and you have to see if you can get out of there. Oh, no.
And crit fail. I'm not going anywhere. Ow.
All right, well, here's the good news. It did crap for damage, but the three of you are entangled. I didn't expect these things were going to be that much of a pain in the ass. I figured the mosquitoes were going to be the pain in the ass.
It always happens in Savage Worlds. The thing you think's gonna be trouble gets squashed. The thing you think's a grunt is gonna be the hardest fight.
All right.
Jeez.
Well, hold on a second. I gotta finish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give initiative for the last two people.
Wow, that's funny as hell.
Every joke.
I've never seen that. What are the odds on that? All four jokers at the same time.
And the physics was
You gotta take those other guys off hold, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I have taken them off hold, but it.
Anyways,
You have to act
There you
now.
go.
so I have to. The breakout. Do I do agility or
Hold
strength?
on. I've got to.
Needs to finish the initiative. Yeah. Weird. I could swear it said ace in there.
They're being a pain in the ass. I gotta.
Oh yeah, I had an ace of diamonds, and then instead of a queen of hearts, and then for some reason, I never got the pop up, but for some reason you had a ten of hearts and gave me a ten of clubs.
Yeah, you should be.
That's weird. You can see it in the
Yeah.
chat.
I know. Hold on. Well, I've also got one of these things deleted when they shouldn't have.
Okay, so you just want to have Ace of Diamonds. I can fix that for you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Sweet. Thanks.
I think I should be at 6.
What do you mean? You got the Joker.
Yeah, 6 bennies because I spent 2 so far. So 4 plus 2 should be 6.
Anyways.
That's a good question. Did it give all the bennies like it was supposed to?
Crumple was given a Benny. Crumple was given 2 new bennies 3 minutes ago.
We should have got.
Yeah,
we
there
should've
should
got
be
though.
4.
Yeah, it's missing 2.
All right. Well, if you had and everybody else 2 extra,
Gotcha.
and So yeah, Sugar Pop, since you're first in the order, yeah, you can try and get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what, strength?
Let me double check. They are hardness 12. Yeah, so you can make a strength check to try and get out. Strength -2.
Okay, well, with a -2, that came out to 3, so I'll redo that.
Had 2
But yeah,
strength
I
type
got a 4.
as well.
All right, you are no longer entangled.
Okay, I go up to here, and I will
Or did I? No, I
this
spent it
guy
on
in
the.
the face.
Yeah, never mind. So
Okay, it's a hit. And the second hit. And wow, they're tougher than a 17.
Yes, sir.
And then for my second action, I'm gonna entangle him, see how he likes it. There. I don't know if I add it to him right. And then I'm just gonna go up to here if I can get to it.
Alrighty then. Crumple. You are currently entangled, but that doesn't do anything to you. You could stand there entangled and do stuff with your mind. However, be it known that the web has acid that is like dripping off of the web itself. So imagine you're in a cheesecloth web, and as when it squeezes, acid is coming off of it and trying to melt your skin. So you may wish to try and get out of there. If you
Okay.
instead of rolling your strength, you can roll the strength of your fine manipulation telekinesis, which is a strength of 12 plus 4.
Okay, I'll do that. So
And with if you want, with a 2-point penalty, because you have area effect, you could try and get you and tech support out at the same time.
okay. So how do I make the strength?
Just go on your character sheet and temporarily bring your strength up to a 12 plus 4 and make a strength check.
Okay.
Well, to make it, yeah.
Just +2 because of the -2 for the web. Okay. So strength. Oops. 12 +2. And save change. And then do strength. And roll. Oh. But I have +2 for being a joker, right?
That'll automatically factor in.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Come on.
Yeah. You
Okay.
rip the acidic web off of you and Necron. You can take
Okay.
fill off of your character sheet, please.
Yeah, I'll do that. And so I have movement left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Although unless you're flying, it's half movement rate.
That's fine. I just want to separate so I'm not part of a let's see,
An
I guess
area
I'll move.
effect.
Yeah. Do like, let's see here. All right, I'm done, and I'll adjust the sheet
All right.
back to.
Unchained. You are shaken and need to roll a spirit check, please. All right. You're feeling pretty good there. You are also technically entangled, but I mean, as long as you don't roll a 1 on a strength check, you would untangle yourself. Or you could try to, like, flame the web. It takes 12 points damage to get rid of the webbing. You could probably do an area effect where you got U.N.R.E.A.L free and did damage to the one right next to you. If you would rather do a flaming attack. Go. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, god damn it. Sorry. I thought you heard me. It was like, anyways, I said I was gonna do a fireball on myself. Like just make myself into a huge inferno.
Okay, well, what I'd like you to do is just target an attack on the bad guy, and then whatever damage you roll on that, we will apply it to the webbing, and hopefully you'll do more than 12 points damage to the webbing. All right. You did not target the spider to the right of you, though. Oh, yes, you did. Never mind. I didn't. I had to zoom in really close to see it.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge of the web template.
Yeah. All right. Roll your damage, please. Go.
Hold on. I thought I did. Right.
Nope.
Check here. Alright.
Well, 15 points of damage is enough to free you and Rosie, but it is not enough to damage the spider.
Alrighty.
Are you good with that, or do you want to roll a Benny?
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Well, I will take the entangle off of you and Rosie at least, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah. Fine, I'll just take that then.
All right.
I forgot I have additional action.
Do you have additional action in this one?
Yeah. Look at
Mm,
special abilities. Force field, fly, throw, telekinesis, additional
Okay.
action.
So yeah. What's your
Yeah.
second?
Okay, it is to target this one
All right.
and throw
A
the
rock
rocks
at it.
and sticks and yep.
Yeah, there's
And
about to say there's some boulders right next to you.
yep. And weapon. Which one is the telekinetic attack?
Yep.
And roll.
Okay.
Let me see how many
You have 6 bennies.
Yeah, let me try for a little better. That'll be a raise.
Raise, yep.
Okay, well, it's not unhurt.
Nope. All right, Rosie. Oh, Unchained, I'm assuming you didn't want to walk away from the fight and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you over the music.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know you can turn the music down on your end, right?
Oh.
If you go the music thing, you should be able to turn the volume down.
Hold on. Let me just 1 sec.
Yeah, you probably want to keep your personal music at like 15%, 10%, whatever.
All right. 1 sec.
And I was saying, I'm assuming that you did not want to walk anywhere else, that you wanted to stay where you were. Because you did not want to be looking at, or actually maybe take a step closer to it.
Well, I mean, I'm already in melee contact, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it has a little bit longer reach than you, but yeah, technically you're good where you are. I just know
so I'll just stay here for now.
All right. Cat, that would make it your turn.
Ready?
What did you do, Unchained?
They had the flame come up around them and melted the webbing off of her and
Oh, cool.
Cat has successfully unshaken. And you have that bad guy targeted if you want to shoot them.
Shoot them like they stole your chocolate.
Oh, damn it. Shit. I clicked on the wrong thing.
You got to hit first. Oh, was that your... Oh, yeah, that is your roll to hit. Never mind. Okay. That's a normal damage, a raised damage, and a normal. All right. That one is pretty fucked up. Wraithbound.
Right. If this thing will go away, here we go.
You
I'm going to use the
make a spirit check. You have to make a spirit check.
Right.
You got to drop a Benny.
Wiggle.
All right. You do not need to re-roll. Dropping the Benny makes it automatically happen. And it resisted one of the wounds, but that is still enough to take it off the board.
Nice.
You moving somewhere else?
Yeah, I guess I'll move over here and slip on the ground. I hope that it can't also do that.
All right, tech support. No, it can go underwater and run on the underside of the water, which is obnoxious and weird. But
yeah, it is very, yes.
All right.
Did you model these characters after yourself?
I open a portal to right there. I'm going to use 3 actions. I'm sorry, so I'll have a -2 to everything, or to my next thing. Then I'm going to open a portal there. That's first action. Then I'm going to use my Flipper Zero to rewrite his statistics. So he is going to get a healing. There's your wound back. And then
Who did you heal?
Wraithbound. And then
Wraithbound.
Oh, thanks.
Was Wraithbound injured?
yeah.
Yeah, I had one wound.
Okay.
And
Swing, bada swing. All right.
and then that's my turn. I'm just going to use the rest of my portal to move somewhere.
Sounds like a plan. All right. So this one is entangled. Breaking out with a raise, it is actually able to continue to move. And it's a little pissed off.
Yeah. Guess it would be, wouldn't it?
It's 2 to hit because of him moving.
That tags me normally. Oh,
Three wounds, Sugar Pop.
I choose the soap because ow.
Yeah, it bit your ass pretty hard.
And
Nice.
I got a
Golf clap.
20, so you know. It only got the sugar coating, not the meat underneath, thankfully.
Yeah. There's a chunk of your uniform near your butt cheek that's missing, but you're okay.
Man, I'm gonna have to fix it. It's getting drafty.
All right, this thing makes a spirit roll, and he's like, "Fuck that! I'm out of here." Unchained and Wraithbound, you don't have a melee weapon, do you?
No. I mean,
All
unless you
right.
count my deck deck.
Unchained has his fist. What are you talking about?
Well, Wraithbound doesn't have anything. Unchained,
I mean,
however,
well, yeah.
Unchained, you get to punch the spider as it tried to leap away because it was not happy with the fire. If you would be so kind as to...
Alrighty.
Okay,
Oh,
looks
wait,
like
no,
you
that's the wrong one. Heck.
That's a hit. Let's see if you can make it go splat. Yep. It tried to jump away, and as it started to leap, you were like, "Oh no, you don't," and swatted it like a bug. Literally. All right, that one is feeling courageous. It leaps over here. targets old Rosie and tries to bite. And that's an actual miss.
Uh-oh.
Motherfucker.
I don't know why it put that thing on hold again. That's kind of dumb.
Hmm.
All right, Sugar Pop, you are the first to go.
Okay, I can't run while getting a free attack on me, so I'm going to use my Master Blaster and teach him who runs Bartertown. Okay, 2 shots to the face. First shot, second shot. That is 2 shakes after taking a wound.
Yep.
Oh, does he have Hardy?
Nope, it has been wounded for a double shake.
Okay, and then I will do my second action, and I am going to... Where's my weapons? Well, drop a smoke grenade at my feet, so it's stuck in a smoke cloud, and then run heroically away. About the pier. That's good.
All right, tech support. I think you might have hit it with your sword. Crumple.
Is that thing still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I will. I'll attack this one,
All right.
and then it's weapons.
That's a hit.
Okay, basic hit. I'll
If you're gonna
Benny.
Benny it, you might as well Benny the attack roll too to see if you can
Okay.
get higher.
Yeah, I'll do that. So
Nope, still basic damage. Oh,
yeah, that's the way. Then my second attack will be. I'll just re-roll what I got here and roll a basic attack.
well, that's actually a wound this time.
Okay, and I will move. Oh, we're half pace in this stuff.
Unless you fly, you do have a jetpack.
Yeah. I'll just. Oh, I want to get too close to anybody. Okay. Yeah. All right. Done.
All right, Wraithbound.
I'll run up and hit it with a decay.
All right.
I think last time it should be plenty to take it out. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, not my favorite. Although that would easier to fail.
Oh,
Never mind.
it will wound and feet and toes. Rosie,
Yes.
there's only one bad guy left on the board.
Oh, really? Where?
Where'd they go?
Up on the east, there's
Northeast.
My mouth was not cooperating.
diagonal
Oh,
up
Yeah.
northeast.
It's in a smoke cloud.
All the way over there. Um, I would use my jetpack and fly over there and shoot his little ass.
All right.
Where do we want to fly to? Right about there.
Was the right word for these guys.
Yeah, you can see enough of him through the smoke to shoot him pretty well. Hit, and a hit with a raise. A wound, nothing, and last damage is the raise. You gotta do one more damage, Cat. All right. It is a Goo-mark, and the phase spiders, the jumping phase acid spiders of the swamp are no longer an issue. And you guys are able to pass through safely. And I think the only person who got injured has already been healed.
I was just about to ask.
I'm like, yo, tech support, can you fix my uniform? There's a hole in my butt.
You know what?
I kind of wonder about that. I kind of wonder, like, because
You know what? I got enough goodies.
You know,
I'll
you're-
send it.
Okay, she did. Nice. It's fixed.
Oh, wait a minute.
You probably didn't want to look at that anyway, huh?
There you go.
Yeah, it's a 9. Yeah, my uniform's fixed, baby.
Alrighty then. So you guys end up walking for about another 20 miles. Most of you guys have superhuman endurance, and anybody who doesn't, who needs a break, can probably get piggyback rides from either Unchained or Rosie. And you make it to a point where the jungle thins abruptly, as if something pushed it back. The trees form a perfect ring around an open oval of grass, roughly 100 feet across. Sunlight filters cleanly down here, unobstructed by trees and the tangle of canopy. The ground is firm, not swampy like before, just soft, dense turf with scattered wildflowers and low ferns. On the northern edge, set into the rock face carved into the hillside, stand double steel doors, roughly 24 feet across, thrown open. The metal is aged and streaked with rust, vines crawling up the stonework around it. Beyond the threshold, darkness. In the center of the clearing is a small circular pile of stones, natural at first glance, but almost too symmetrical. Moss has grown between them. A few tiny purple flowers sprout around the base. The grass here is slightly shorter than the surrounding jungle, as if regularly disturbed. It's beautiful. It's open. It's safe looking. Kind of like a large place herbivores would graze. Kind of places smaller creatures would dart through.
That's bait.
All right. What I need is I need everybody to please make notice check for me.
Man, I swear, after this, I'm gonna have to like find a demonic observer or something, because my notice rolls ain't worth a damn.
6 on both. Oh, but then I
Well,
got a 2
just
on
do
both.
what everyone else does, and pray to Ricard. Orders are. Give me all the notice.
All right.
Tech support got a 7.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! God damn it!
It's okay. Wraithbound got enough for all you guys. This isn't like a danger thing. With a raise, well, what you do see is small irregularities near the tree line. A faint pale shape beneath the grass. Another half hidden by roots. Bones. Long weathered shapes partially buried under moss and thyme. Not fresh, not fossilized like what you would hear in the open. Just picked clean. Some of them snapped in half. This clearing hasn't been empty, it's been used. On the northwestern tree line, just inside the shade, the grass lies slightly depressed in 3 narrow arcs. 3-toed impressions. Not hoofed, 3 clawed toes, spaced forward in a predatory gait. Another near the southern tree line, and another. They're positioned like sentries watching the clearing, watching the doorway, watching where prey would stand.
Yeah.
The tracks do not overlap randomly. They form a loose parameter. This is not just a feeding site for things. This is an ambush site. There is something relatively intelligent, probably somewhere between like 6 to 8 foot tall, 3-toed claws. I need science or
Velociraptor.
Thank you.
Hell, man, I read
Velociraptor.
this comic Robo. It's gonna be Dr. Dinosaur.
Can I do my research?
Yes, you can.
Let's see. Is there any way my occult is gonna get something done out of this?
Not really, no.
Common knowledge at a minus.
Yep, common knowledge at a minus.
Okay. 2. 38.
Alright, well, that's not bad.
Yeah. The card was right. These are fairly consistent with what science thinks velociraptors would be like, but especially Unchained, you notice something, and Wraithbound, you notice something. Part of the reason why you only see these claw marks where like it looks like these things had stopped and were watching is one other person that pretty much only leaves footprints when they're just standing. When they're otherwise moving, they don't leave footprints. And their name is Sugar Pop. You're fairly certain that these beings are velociraptors that are speedsters.
Oh. Wow. And they usually work in teams.
Oh, yeah. Nice music change. As I said that. Oh, and hazarding a guess based off of seeing how fast and how far Sugar Pop can go, these things are roughly twice as fast as Sugar Pop.
Oh, shit on me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what are you thinking? Do you guys want to proceed tonight, or do you want to wait till next week?
I'm going to go on.
I think we can just stop here for now.
All right, if Goat needs to go, we can
To
we
go
can
on.
wait. I wanted you guys to see the here. I'll just show you one for fun. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Nice and terrifying.
Nice.
I think Quicksilver's been up to kinky shit.
I might say you just fed that raptor a bunch of white monster energy drinks, and this is the result.
Well, I think it's great that I don't know if anybody here is a Star Wars fan, but their claws look awfully like dark sabers.
Ah.
And they look a little more solid to me. A little bit.
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you will
All
have fun. Let's get torn apart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, then we will hopefully see you next week so you guys can have fun going down into what is probably their lair. This is what used to be the NATO science station. This is your destination.
And
Did they tell us
somehow
that?
this
But these doors look like they're 10,000 years old, pitted with rust and all sorts of fucked up. So you're fairly certain that instead of a clean, pristine NATO base, you're going to run into a fucked up underground, dark, cavey jungle. That may or may not have speedster velociraptors zipping around in the dark.
Lovely.
And they may or may not have multi-action, and they may or may not have pretty good hiding ability, so they can try and hide and come out and get the drop and do sneak attacks.
We're still at 3 advances.
Yep, you will not go up to 4 advances until after this mission. This is there should be 5 basic seasons, 5 different parts to this adventure. Almost consider them like 5 TV seasons. This is the season finale for the first season.
Cool.
Will there be a character popularity poll at the end?
That's up to the people who are watching on Necron's stream.
Because I saw one person already voted for Rosie.
Give me the warmer fuzzies.
Wait,
Nothing
what?
was a fan favorite.